Welcome to In the Loop On Air, the only fan-sourced podcast produced by and starring its fans. Starring Clint Novak, Alysa.
For 2 years, Kings Dominion has been celebrating their 40th anniversary, and today we'll be celebrating the new and improved Soak City. Alysa Baird, and we're going to take an exclusive look at Soak City. So let's go check it out. What?
Roller coaster expert Reese Atkins.
In front of Kings Dominion 2 ride Delirium. I have a source, and his name is Clint Novak, and he has told me that in this grassy field behind me, there will be a 200-foot launched RMC roller coaster built in 2017. I have an official Kings Dominion representative, star of the hit show Open Mic Karaoke, Chris Craig, here to confirm or deny the rumors. It's not happening? Chris says it's not happening.
Don't forget Randall. And of course, you. And now, here's your host, Clint Novak.
Oh, yeah, what is going on in the Loop fans? My name is Clint Novak. Here I am. Woo! We've got the team of roller coaster experts with us as well, minus Alysa. We do not have Alysa here this week. But we do have Randall hanging out in Texas. It's the last show for Randall out of the great state of Texas.
Yep. Sunshine 1 minute, hail the next. Woo!
Are you floating away down there?
No, we didn't get it too bad. It was more of Houston up there.
All right. We have some other guy claims he's a roller coaster expert.
I'm sorry, I'm eating a chicken sandwich. What?
And we've got Kenny, who's listening for Alysa all the way from Chicago?
Yep, that's right.
What are you wearing there? What are you wearing there, Kenny?
My Blackhawks jersey, man. It's playoffs, dude.
Oh.
Getting the hockey spirit.
Playoffs.
Hold on a second here. I didn't
Oh,
know
man.
you were wearing hockey.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I was going to say, what, am I not talking to a hockey crowd here? I'm out of here.
I can go get my Spurs jersey.
Spurs?
Hey, they just won. They're going to round 2.
Randall.
Broke out them brooms.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm ready.
There we go, Clint. There we go.
Pittsburgh sucks. Now I'm going to be really hot for the whole podcast.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, it's actually getting pretty warm in here.
Yeah, you're all that. Are you drunk right now?
No, I'm not drunk. You know what? I came on the show and I forgot that as the newbie, I don't know if this is a rule. I think maybe I made it up. Was I supposed to bring donuts? Because I didn't bring donuts. I remember this.
There's supposed to be donuts.
What I did bring fudge from Great America, if that counts. If you here, I'll feed it to you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. No donuts. I brought fudge. So forgive me.
Fudge is good. For those of you who don't know, Kenny is one of the co-hosts for the In the Loop Live show, which is also one of the many In the Loop shows. So
right, part of the In the Loop family.
Yeah, part of the In the Loop family, and he's joining us today to fill in for Alysa, who at last minute had some college stuff she had to do, so she will be unable to join.
Overrated.
I have one question. Is swearing allowed on this show?
Yes, absolutely.
We encourage, but Adam and no wait. Yeah, Adam and Andrew, they don't like the swearing, but everybody else, I think, is fine.
I don't know who that is. I'm not concerned about them.
I'll try to keep it to a fucking minimum.
Yeah. Sorry, Adam.
Sorry. Oh shit! Oh shit! There it is again.
There you go again.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So it's gonna happen. So okay, we did the Pole Patrol, or not the Pole Patrol. What the heck was it? Oh, we did our line jumper thing. Did we get the votes on that? I know I posted it.
I think it was lightning rod.
Lightning rod. Okay, so we do have some lightning rod testing footage that we're going to do for the line jumping show, line jumping segment here in just a few minutes. But first, I guess we could jump to that right now. That's the point of the line jumping segment, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm skipping the line. I better go right now, right?
Right, yeah. This isn't the Q-bot system at Six Flags where you get 50% of the line, but
come back in a half hour.
We're giving you the full quick queue where you go straight to the station and wait in line there. So, all right. So raise your hand if you went to Dollywood this weekend. Sherry is also in the background over here raising her hand. She just got back. Randall, you just got back from Dollywood. And,
yes, I did.
You guys totally missed lightning rod testing on Saturday.
No, we didn't. I'm the one that saw it first.
Oh, okay. You saw it. She did not. So she said she didn't see it. I messaged her that night saying I heard lightning rods testing and possibly soft opening, and she said, I don't know what you're talking about.
So what happened was we were getting food, and I was hungover, so food was not a good idea at that point. I tried. Didn't go over well.
Pussy.
So I'm sitting there looking at lightning rod, and I see something moving at the top of the hill there. I'm looking, I'm like, hey, there's a guy up there. And he's over there, like, kicking the track. I don't know what he's doing. Then all of a sudden, he, like, steps back, and up goes the train. And I was like, oh, look, there it goes. So we were sitting there, and I was going to try to get video of it, but it never went again. So apparently it was testing later in the day, and some of the other people that were there at the park got video of it.
Yeah, we actually had video turned in from Kim Steffen, who was there part of the Free RT event that didn't go off quite as planned. But here is Lightning Rod here testing at Dollywood there. So we got that. I want to watch that again. We're rewinding.
Glorious.
There we go. Look at that.
Man, Free RT could have gone on.
I know. We could have been the first riders. We do have some more video here. I don't know exactly what this one is leaving the station. I didn't watch this one all the way through. It was 18 seconds. It was way too long to sit back and watch. Well, maybe this is the launch. There you go. Get some launch action there.
I will say from the videos I saw, the launch does not look as fast as I thought it would be.
Really?
No, I think they're still in the process of testing it because another member of our group later said they were watching it and it launched halfway and then stopped and then came back down. So I think they're testing their reset system.
I was
still working.
I was expecting it to be like a fast launch, but it more reminds me of like Maverick's like magnetic lift. It doesn't look like it's being like going super fast to me. But you can in the one video that I watched, you can't really see it go over the top, so maybe it does hit a fast speed at the top. I'm not sure.
I like the part of your story where there was a guy standing at the top of the hill when it launched. That's outstanding.
That's
safety
how
first.
Manufacturers do it. They just stand up.
Yeah.
And go
If you need to get things done, you get things done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have time to walk all the way down there.
Well, I mean, if your job is to make sure that things are working, you can't really do that standing 200 feet below it going, yeah, it's good.
True. True story.
All right, I want to go into the chat room real quick and say what's up to Peanut Man, who's in there. Also, Adam, who says, fuck that, Clint. Something to do with swearing, I'm not sure.
Isn't that the guy who doesn't like swearing?
I guess, I don't know. Well, maybe it's a different Adam. I don't think that's we've got more than one Adam in there right now, so it's hard to tell which one's which. We got Lindsay, Ryan. Ryan's
There's a girl in the chat room? Oh, my God.
I don't think it's really a girl. Don't believe
I don't think so.
Don't
I don't think so.
No, she's lying. All right. So Randall, tell us more about your trip to Dollywood.
First time I've ever went. So
this is your first time to Dollywood ever.
Ever.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've been to Silver Dollar City, and I really like that one. And I know they were kind of they're sister parks owned by the same company, so I was expecting great things from Dollywood, and they did not disappoint. Park was extremely busy from what I've heard, and all the lines were out to the Midway. So I don't know if they just don't have a better queue system or what was going on there, or it's just really that busy. Was able to ride everything except Tennessee Tornado, which wasn't really...
Oh, you don't want to miss that one. That's like the mecca of aero coasters.
That's what I've heard, but I was still like, it's an aero coaster.
Yeah. Oh man, that's kind of a bummer, though. I mean, now I know obviously there are two different parks, but which one do you think you like better? Well, obviously, if you didn't have a great experience at Dollywood, that might be a stupid question, but. No,
I mean, I had a great experience there. It's just I could have maybe enjoyed it a little better if I hadn't drank so much.
And now it comes out.
But
there's the truth.
I saw in the chat room, Jason pointed out my hat. So, yeah. Old Smoky Moonshine.
So, okay, well, now, this is me being the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge expert that I am. Normally what I do is I ride into town Friday evening. We do some nice relaxing, mountain coasters or the island, eating some spaghetti ice cream. And Saturday's Dollywood, and then Saturday night the drinking starts. I take it that's not what you guys did.
No, so what happened was the way the flights out of San Antonio work to Knoxville, which is pretty much the closest place you can get, is either super early or super late.
Okay.
I don't like traveling super late because then everything gets delayed and blah, blah. So I got into Knoxville at like 11. Everybody else didn't get into like 5.
Okay, so you started drinking at 11?
No. I just went to the moonshine place.
Oh, so you had free samples. Every 5 minutes you just took your free sample?
No, we didn't start drinking until that night. Yeah, Friday night was the drink fest.
The drink fest. Yeah. Sherry's over here nodding her head like it was bad. It was really, really bad. You want to come over here? Come over here. Come over real quick. Yeah, she's working her way over. All right, so tell us, what was the drink fest at Dollywood? Right in the mic.
Say.
Whatever you got. Before, what were you guys drinking? What were you doing?
Way too many shots.
Way too many shots?
Yeah, moonshine shots, rum shots, no actual beer, which is what I drink. So.
Can you guys hear that?
Time.
Everybody hearing that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, good. All right, then. Lots of shots. Good. I'm glad we had that clarified. Thank you. There you go.
Very nice.
This is Novak. All right, so, but a good time, and you went to Ober-Gatlinburg as well?
Yeah, we did that on a Sunday and did the alpine slide, the mountain coaster, and then the chairlift to the top, which gorgeous views up there. It's great.
I'm a little jealous. So I did the Smoky Mountain National Park once, and the view up there by the Appalachian Trail, amazing. Great drive. Took about an hour overall to get up there and back, but if you spend more time up there, then it's going to take a little longer. But really, really nice drive.
Can I ask you guys a question about Dollywood? Because
yeah.
I've also never been. Thunderhead. Well, Clint, I guess you haven't been riding lately.
Thunderhead is the dirtiest name for a roller coaster.
Right, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Randall, did you ride it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I love GCI. It's my favorite coaster maker. Is that ride getting rough? I've been hearing it's getting really rough over the years.
The first time I ever rode it, obviously. It had its moments, but it's not like it went into one of my best wooden roller coasters I've ridden. Now, granted, that's not much, but I would probably put it, in my experience, right behind Outlaw Run.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Did it have its moments? Yes, but was it like?
Oh, it's a Woody. I mean, you're gonna get that.
I mean,
shit,
it's one of those. I could, if the line allowed it, I would get back and re-ride.
Cool.
Like back to back. So it wasn't, in my opinion, that bad.
All right, cool.
Gary says the later you ride it, the better it gets, and it is an amazing night ride because it's all in the dark. So it's
that's like one of the last things we did. So
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I love Thunderhead. It's one of my top 5 wooden coasters, and I don't remember it getting rough. Last time I was on it 2 years ago because it's been that long. Was it the filming? It was the filming for the I don't even remember the TV show. It was for the Great American Country Channel.
Oh yeah, I remember that show.
All American Amusement Parks. I was on a TV show, and I can't even remember what the name of the damn...
I remember that. Mr. Celebrity, Mr. Big Time here.
I know.
I was just wondering because I love GCIs, and I was kind of concerned that... Because it's not an easiest place for me to get to. It's like 12 hours for me, and I've been kind of... I just haven't had a good opportunity to get there, and I was going to go last year and put it off because I knew Lightning Rod was coming this year, and... So I was planning to go, and now I'm not there still, and I'm starting to get fidgety. I was hoping that ride's not tearing itself apart with its old age or something. So
no.
Cool.
All right. Now that was the line jumper segment. It's when we take a topic from the show list, and everybody votes in the chat room prior to the show starting, and it gets bumped to the top of the list. Reese is probably in the middle of eating his Chick-fil-A. We've got this nice little image of him just sitting, smiling back at us. Mm-hmm. We also have some great fan videos coming up from Gavin.
There he is.
What did I miss?
I was about to say something about him. I didn't think he was listening. He's there. He's behind. He's hiding behind his little picture.
Right back out.
He's there. He is. Okay.
Can I make this quick comment about Reese real quick? I don't mean to keep sidetracking us, but has anybody seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yes.
You call me Clark Duke. Try to do it.
Like
Try
Clark
to call
Duke.
me Clark Duke.
Not Clark Duke.
You.
What do you got, buddy? What do you got? I was just looking at your profile picture. I said, is that Clark Duke?
Or Sex Drive?
Sex Drive, yeah. There you go.
Disappearing. Like, what's going on here?
He's busy. He's eating something. I don't know. He's probably picking his nose.
We've got some great footage coming up from Gavin. Rides a POV coaster, a true Gavin fashion. And this video is less than 10 seconds. I love it. We've got Adam checking in from Quasi Amusement Park. He's going to be showing us the Wooden Warrior coaster.
Nice.
So getting a good view of the Wooden Warrior coaster. Quasi is a great amusement park because it's one of those parks where you really could just walk right up to the coaster, put your hand on the track, let the coaster run over your hand, calling you an idiot.
Nice.
So it's not like jumping and getting hats. You could jump and you could run the track and see if you could outrun the coaster. Chris checks in from Silver Dollar City. A great video. Really can't wait to show you guys that one. We got Kevin Sparkman checking in from Holiday World, showing us a little bit about the Legend coaster and the new double dip they're putting in on that. And Kevin Shoup, good buddy of mine, Kevin Shoup, checks in from Dave & Buster's in Maryland, which I had a chance to go to this today. I was there today at Dave & Buster's in Maryland. So they did their big grand opening today, and I got to go up there and check it out. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to some topics here. Actually, you know what? To kind of stay on topic a little bit, I think we could probably check out that POV video that Gavin did. What do you guys think?
Do it.
All right. This is Gavin in Gatlinburg, I think.
Hey, I'm live from the Gatlinburg Mountain Coaster, and you can't see. We got Randall back there, and hopefully this will be a good ride. Long way to go.
Okay, well, you know what? I can't get upset with Gavin because we did have that in this format, but I think what had happened is it was started in this format and then flipped over and it didn't make the transition. So for some reason we're looking at it sideways, but that was Gavin on a mountain coaster in Gatlinburg. Was it Gatlinburg? Was that right?
Yes.
It was Ober Gatlinburg?
But I don't think it showed it on the actual stream. I think it was just a black screen.
What?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
You guys didn't see it? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get it to do it again.
I was going to ask if I was supposed to be seeing something.
Hey,
do you guys see it now?
I'm live from the Gatlinburg Mountain.
Nope.
I'm seeing it. That's weird.
Yeah, I just have a black screen.
Hopefully this will be a good ride. Long way to go.
Well, doesn't that suck?
I just hear him talking about a celebrity sighting. He saw Randall.
That's not it.
Well, but you guys see that?
I see it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for some reason it's not showing the Gavin part.
I'm live from the Gatlinburg Mountain Coaster.
No.
That's just weird. I'm seeing it on my side. Huh.
Well,
very
you're the one playing the video.
What kind of second-rate show is this? What did I get into? What am I doing here?
Showing it in Google Hangouts. I'm seeing it in the Google Hangouts box, so I don't even understand what's going on.
Amateur hour here.
I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing it as my picture.
There we go. There you go. Now we got something.
Oh, you guys can see it?
It's sideways, but
Yeah,
there.
There.
Yep, there it is.
I'm live from the Gatlinburg Mountain Coaster, and
This is great.
Randall back there, and hopefully.
Nope. No.
There. Are you guys happy that we wasted so much time on that?
Heck yes, because I'm in that video.
Yeah, there you are. I could see that big way out in the distance. Gavin, thank you very much for sending that in. Of course, you guys can be a part of the show, too, because you guys are the ones who build the show. All you have to do is when you're out at the park next time, take your cell phones out, do a little video action just like this. At this point, we're only accepting videos. We tried to do some photos, and we're already getting that photo wasn't his, and that photo's mine, and all that kind of stuff. So we're no longer taking photos. We're only taking video. Make sure you narrate it. We want to see you on that video, or at least, your thumbs up up or give us something that it's you doing the video and shoot it like this while you're out at the park. And then just Google Drive it to us, and we'll put it in next week's show. So we're really excited to see what you guys have. And like I said, we have some great videos coming up as well.
If you would like to send in TPR POVs as your own, that's completely acceptable. We will.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Speaking of which,
Clark.
I'm not even talking to you, Reese.
What's the problem, Clint? Explain the problem.
Randall, will you please inform Reese that I am no longer talking to him because he ditched me on our mandate Sunday?
Reese, Clint said shut up.
Whoa, Clint Novak. Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, you please tell me something.
Let me tell you something. Okay?
I'm ready.
I was going to the park on Sunday, but
we were supposed to have a little mandate. They were supposed to go to Busch Gardens or Kings Dominion. We were supposed to do some videos.
Oh, now you're cheating on me?
A little bit. Yeah, on you a little bit. You know, you're not here. I wanted to get a little fling with Reese before you got up here, and he ditched me on it.
Now, okay, I do genuinely feel bad. Clint, me and Clint had made.
Look like you feel bad. It really doesn't look like you feel bad over there.
What do you want? Okay.
Like, okay.
Clint,
is this the Real Housewives of Virginia? Is that what's going on here?
Clint and I had planned to go to the park on Sunday, and I told him I might have to work, and he was like, "That's fine, just let me know." Well, I forgot about it, and like Friday rolls around, and Clint's like, "So are we still hanging out?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell him I was working on Sunday." So I like typed the message into Facebook Messenger, but I forgot to hit send, so it just stayed in the box at the bottom until Sunday morning, and I just got a message from Clint, "Okay, whatever." And I was like,
a 13-year-old girl. Okay, whatever.
And I was just like, oh, whoops. So I tried to correct that problem.
And I'm sure after watching, Reese, did you see the video of what I was doing at the park that day?
I did. It looked pretty bad.
After seeing that, I'm pretty sure that you were pretty happy that you didn't show up to the park that day.
Well, I will tell you that they made me get on the cash register at Food Lion. So I went to get on the register. I looked down at my phone. I see Clint Novak, okay, whatever, have that moment of realization, and then we hit a massive rush. So there was like 15 minutes where I'm just sitting here thinking about this.
Crying at the register. Did you find everything okay? Can you just give me 1 second, okay?
That's pretty much what happened.
Do you have a card with us?
It's a MVP card, Randall. You're gonna need it when you get to
Do you have your MVP card? Because you can save $4.87 on your order today. No, I'll scan mine.
It's actually against Food Lion policy. You have to hit the one on the register.
You hit the one on the. What's that?
You have to use the digital store. Do you? Irrelevant. Anyway.
No, wait a minute. Every time I go, the girl at the register, or girls, or because it's usually girls, right?
That's all he goes to.
Yeah, and they have a card that they grab off of the top of the register, scan it, and then put it right back up there.
Yeah, well, that's because you're going to the vanilla. When you come to the men, you say, we
haven't even hit that part of the show.
Check back.
We haven't even talked.
Check back later.
Either A, if you've been listening to this podcast for 10 years, you got it. Or you're not going to understand it for another 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, then they're going to have that realizing moment. But no, there's a virtual button on the register that says Food Lion store cards. So if you ever go to a Food Lion and they refuse to scan an MVP card, say hit miscellaneous, frequent shopper, and then Food Lion store card.
I'm going to remember that. I don't remember to bring my fucking card, and you expect me to...
So when I start going up there and I find a newbie and they're going to have that confused look on their face, it's like, oh, it's just this button, that button in there.
Yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Let me call my friend Reese. He'll tell me what buttons you have to get. Hold on a second. I got this. We'll get through this together. I'm sorry, ma'am. I know your eggs are important and your ice cream is melting, but I need to call my friend Reese so I can get this scanned. Okay. It's dialing.
I'm sorry, I don't have his number, so I have to send him a message through Facebook.
Facebook message. He's not answering. Let me Google him.
My number, you could just type it in as the MVP card phone number, and my card would come up anyways.
If you really want his phone number, just watch a show from 10 years ago.
No one got that except for me and Clint and like 2 people listening.
And 2 people listening. Hey, Chris has a video from Silver Dollar City. I'm pretty sure he remembers that because he made the vanilla joke to begin with, which sparked off all this. Anyway, I don't even know where we're going with this. I do want to point out, Reese, you have a fancy microphone over there. What is going on, man?
Oh, thank you. Well, this is the same microphone I had last week, but I got a stand. I got some Cheez-Its there, by the way. I got this nice arm.
That's not some Cheez-Its. That's $2.
Hey, this one is empty, and this is the full one I bought yesterday. I always get the extra toasty.
Whoa. Put it up to the camera. Put it up to the camera. I want to see the box of Cheez-Its. What is this?
These are extra toasty. Have you never had the extra toasty kind?
Are they like burnt?
Yeah, hold on.
Extra toasty.
Oh, boy.
Hold on, let me. Let me. Yes, they're a little black on the top. You can see there.
Wow.
Now my unopened box of Cheez-Its is open.
Clint,
But
were you just trying to deep throat your microphone?
what is going on?
Don't keep doing it.
You're still in the room?
Oh, man.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, get screenshots of that. Make that into a meme. That will be amazing. So my microphone.
The podcast is me shoving the whole microphone down my throat.
I think we just got the thumbnail for the video.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's rein it in here, guys. Rein it in. All right.
Hey, why were you wanting to hang out with Reese at the park anyway? Have you seen that guy play basketball on the Midway?
That's what we wanted to do. We're gonna go practice.
Oh, okay. Well, he needs it.
Yeah, we were actually we have a card that has $20 on it.
No.
That's not it. I thought I had it over here, maybe. Oh, there it is. The $20 games card at King's Dominion there, and we're going to shoot another video of Reese playing all the different Midway games and just
a lot more.
I'm bringing a cowbell.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? And I just watched that episode of Game of Thrones last night because I wanted to, because the new one was coming out last night. So I watched the season finale last year just so I would make sure that I was somewhat caught up. But watching that just made me more confused because I was like, shit, I missed I don't remember a lot of what happened. So
all you have to do is watch the previously on.
Yeah, that's and then they showed me that. Yeah. So I got most of it, but I so badly wanted to just do the shame. Shame! Shame! Ding, ding!
A lot of walking in shame coming up for Reese.
It would be great if we could just have him just standing there and food hitting him from all different angles and stuff. It would just be amazing.
Just buy some popcorn or something and throw it at him every time.
Let me be clear. I am capable of beating every single Midway game at King's Dominion. I will prove it on this video. Just wait.
Well, can somebody please send me a link to the video? I will put it on here real quickly to see how good Reese was. Thank you.
Right.
Put it on your little chat thing we got.
Let me hit that extra toasty Cheez-It.
That's a great idea. What a great idea. Please pull him up. Shoot his balls.
While they're finding that, I'm going to jump over to the chat room real quick. Adam is the Adam that I was talking about from earlier. We got to say what's up to David, Carl, a whole bunch of people in the chat room. North American Coaster Hunters in the chat room. David, I already said David. I think Ryan and Melman and
another girl.
At least there's not vanilla Cheez-Its.
Let's just welcome the triumphant return of DJ D-Dog 5, the man.
I'm pretty sure he was the first person in the chat room, and he said first.
No, he wasn't actually. Today he was not.
Oh, shit.
I know.
That was not the media day. It was the past member.
It was new for 2016 King's Dominion video. New for 2016 King's Dominion. So, yeah.
We are completely prepared.
Well, we didn't know we were going to get off that topic. We got to bring it in. We got to get it in there. And then we'll get to a video here coming up from Adam at Quasi Amusement Park checking out the Wooden Warrior. There is talks of boobs in the video, so you need to Yep, boobs. The word boobs is definitely mentioned in the video. That's all I can say. So stick around.
X-rated.
How far along are we, Randall? Did you get
All right. Link is sent.
All right, link has been sent. I need to then copy and paste that
And
link.
the timestamp is, it starts at 2:48.
2:48.
Let me hide in embarrassment.
Hey, there's that picture of Clark Duke.
Oh, dude, hold on. I gotta play the video, and I need to talk about this Clark Duke situation because there is a history of people comparing me to Clark Duke, and I want to address this.
All right, here we go. This is the. Oh well, hold on. I didn't even get. We need to go. I didn't know it was literally half the video. All right, here we go.
One of the other big changes that has happened that you may not recognize or realize
Not quite.
while you're at the park is that they've now upgraded to a
Oh, there we
card
go.
system for all their Midway
Their card
games.
system
If you
for their
wanna play
Midway games here.
You now need to get one of the play cards, put money on it, reload it as many times as you want, and you can go around and you can play games. You also get bonuses for, let's say you pay $50.
This is the boring part. Get to the part with Reese.
$50 to play games with.
Everyone wants to see me. No one wants to hear Clint's monotone voice.
Yeah.
It's an inner card system.
Come on.
We're going to have some fun with it. Let's have Reese.
That's right.
Here's the sex appeal.
So, let's have him play some Midway games and see how good he is.
Yeah.
It's a big game. Let's see how Reese does on the Midway.
Mr. Clint Novak gave me $20 in the car. We're gonna go play our first
Big
game.
spender.
Ball. How's it going, sir?
He's been getting a lot of crap for calling her sir. For the record,
There was a guy right next to her.
right next to her, so that was.
It's up to you.
Oh.
Go nuts. Whatever you want.
There's the new card swipe. Swipey swipe.
I'm glad you left all the boring stuff in.
Yeah, man, you really got to get to the basketball. That's where the money's at.
Okay, basketball. Let's get to the basketball.
I mean, he's actually respectable at this stuff. That's no fun. Here we go.
Yes, sir. All right. What's your name again? Doing pretty well. Reese, how? I like this. Thanks that you're getting experienced people with this. I don't play basketball. I mean,
Even kids with it, so if you just got a good jumper,
elderly people.
Since he was not a kid or an elderly person, he did awful.
Are you kidding? What's not the laugh? The sound effect. Are you kidding me?
All for nothing. No
We got another one. Just we gotta wait for it.
Ooh, close, close.
second ball. Third ball, best ball.
If you guys want to see this, if you guys want to see this in its full video glory, all you have to do is go to our actual YouTube page, which is YouTube/ In the Loop podcast, and look for the King's Dominion new for 2016 King's Dominion video, and you can see that in a way better quality because once it's 17 different programs it has to go through. It's
painful. It's painful, but it's worth it.
We didn't get to the point where it's insane, but this is the closest thing we have. Dang.
The thing about this video is Clint Novak actually cut out the funniest part of the video. I was so disappointed.
What was the funniest part?
When I was talking to the guys at the game.
Okay, that's another soundboard.
Too much fun.
Okay. Well, I was talking to the guys at the 3-point challenge. He was telling me about how I could win a jersey. And I was like, what jerseys can I win? And he said something along the lines of, you know, KD? And I said, King's Dominion? He was speaking about Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Would a Kevin Durant jersey have helped you shoot better, do you think, Reese?
I don't know about Kevin Durant or care. I'm so uninvolved in basketball.
It's very apparent.
Yeah.
Very apparent.
Thank you, Kenny. First day on the podcast.
What's your Clark Duke story? I don't know where everybody else went, but
Clint Novak has disappeared, but
he's gone.
Clint Novak is completely gone, and we just have to. Are we still alive?
We're still alive.
Hold on. Wait.
I tried to pull up the actual raw footage of the event, but it didn't come up. It's not. I have the raw footage of you. Oh, you know what? I do have another way. Go ahead. Tell your story. All
right. So, several people when I was in high school last year did call me Clark Duke, including my douchebag government teacher Dan Tully. Look him up. Harass him. Told me that I look like Clark Duke. So. It just became a thing. I want to be clear. I have no resemblance to Clark Duke.
Can somebody please pull up a picture of Clark Duke? Is that possible on the show? That would be outstanding.
We're just trying to pull up everything relating to me.
I apologize. I came on this show and I'm just derailing everything left and right. Have we talked about anything we're supposed to talk about yet?
Absolutely not.
Lightning rod.
We haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, hold on a second. I now have the raw footage here. Let me see if I can get this going here. All right.
Are you rolling? I'm starting to get really fed up. I feel like all of these games are rigged, so I'm going to go for the one Midway game that is definitely not rigged, the 3-point challenge. So I'm either going to be a natural, I don't play basketball, I'm either going to be a natural and I'm going to be amazing, and this is going to be an embarrassment. So.
Go into Joe and just flip the picture.
Yes, sir. All right. Not you. What's your name again? Are you serious, Randall?
Wait.
Serious people win this. I don't play basketball.
Even kids win it, so if you just got a good jumper.
Kids win this game?
Three kids
elderly people?
We haven't had everything.
And I can win one of these. If I get one of four, all I have to do with all these balls is make 4 shots.
And the money balls are 2. You get one of those. Right?
So if I make the money ball, if I get 2 money balls, I can win one of these. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can.
So look, on top of that though, if you get 11 points, you get a jersey.
If I get 11 points, I get a jersey. Kevin Durant jersey. Well, I don't even know who Kevin Durant is. I don't watch sports.
That doesn't matter. LeBron James is a pretty good guy.
Kevin Durant for King's Dominion.
You got throwbacks too.
The picture he showed, and the disgust in his face.
Oh. That poor guy.
Randall,
my condolences to that guy.
Put the photo up again.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Do you have it? Oh, you don't have it. Okay.
That one?
Oh, yeah, there we go. I mean, it's a spitting image, dude.
It is so not.
Wow. It is really close. Well, now it's not. Yeah. Oh, man. Wow. That's close. All right. We got to ring it in here. We got 20 minutes, and we haven't done anything yet. Okay.
Not to mention I've been gone for half of the show, so.
All right.
I will never be back again. I apologize. This is all my fault.
This is following the Coaster Studios situation from last week, so we got 2 great shows in a row. Welcome to In the Loop on Air.
We got 1 really good show under our belt and 3 that. All right. So the first 2 topics.
Wait a minute. What's this I see in the chat?
Well, what's going on in the chat?
What loop? Drew?
Intern?
Oh, Drew the intern must be in the house. What's
Drew, get on here right now.
Drew, I got a celebrity in the house, huh?
You know, Reese has been begging Drew to come on the show.
I want Drew the intern on this show.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. If you think this show is going to go long because of me, just get that guy on and see what happens. Go right off the rails.
No,
we'll be talking about Magnum XL for an hour.
I think Reese has been pretty upset because somebody came on the podcast a week and a half ago saying that they were Drew's #1 fan, and I think Reese actually wants that title. I think he's obsessed with Drew. So.
Oh, he can have it, and that's fine. Drew's #1 fan. That guy is amazing, though. I don't know who that is, but he's doing a great job on In the Loop. So. Hats off to him.
All right, let's get to a fan video. Let's go to Adam at the Quasi Amusement Park. Mute your microphones, guys. We're going to Quasi. Here we go.
What's up, In the Loop on Air? It's Adam B. I'm here at Quasi today, riding Wooden Warrior. Which, as we all know, it's a great little wooden coaster. Lots of airtime. but today they're having some problems parking it. Check out how long this takes. This is ridiculous. Do this every single time. Now they got it. But yeah, it's taking them forever. They got to do this every single cycle so that they can park at the right spots. They can actually open their restraints. A couple times they've still missed, and they had to go ahead and send the train around again and give people a free cycle. Anyway, guys, love the show and looking forward to seeing In the Loop on air this week. Catch you later.
All right, thank you very much. That was Adam checking in from the Quasi Amusement Park, and now the problem with the In the Loop, the Google Hangouts thing is all of our windows are at the bottom of the screen, so you couldn't see the captions. But the captions is where the boobs was mentioned, and if you could hear in the background, "Hey, stop playing with my boobies!" So, yeah, it was,
Clint. Well, who just joined the call?
who's that? Clinty Novak. That's odd.
Hi.
Well, hello, Clinty Novak.
This show is going in great direction.
Whoa,
it's Drew the intern.
Whoa!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Drew, are you there?
He looks like he may be intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated.
Oh, okay.
What
yet.
What hat are you wearing?
My Miami Marlins hat.
Oh, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Drew the intern here. Yeah.
I think I may be blushing.
Yeah. Look at Kenny. Look at Kenny. Look at
I was going to say that, Kenny.
Look at him blushing, man.
That's not even sunburn. I'm just excited through this.
You just couldn't leave Kenny alone once, could you, Drew? I mean, you couldn't give him the spotlight for 1 minute, and all of a sudden
you know what? I guess not. I will say though, I was totally encouraging Randall with the trombone segment there.
The what?
Did you say rusty trombone? What about a rusty trombone?
The sad trombone. Hold on.
Wow. Now that Drew the intern is here, I can solidly say he is some vanilla.
We haven't gone that far yet. Jesus Christ, people, come on!
God damn it, Clark! Stop saying that.
All right. All right. So I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, all of us got. Oh, there. It was my mouse. Never mind. Okay. So okay, we're gonna continue on. Drew, are you gonna hang out a little bit, Drew?
Yeah, I'll hang out a little bit.
All right. Good. Good. I want to get one more fan video out of the way here, real quick, and then we'll jump into some more of the topics that we had. This is the one from Chris checking in from Silver Dollar City. So let's go check that out. If you guys could mute up for me, that would be awesome. All right, here we go. Silver Dollar City is... Here we go.
I'm from Virginia, but recently I've been transplanted to Missouri as I study energy.
All right, I don't know what's going on. Let me try to restart that.
I'm from Virginia, but recently...
it's not... His lips are not moving.
I'm from Virginia, but recently I've been transplanted to Missouri as I study entertainment management.
All right, we just broke something. Let's go back and try to fix it, whatever broke.
So awkward. I love it.
Let me try to restart our...
The production quality is off the charts.
I need a new computer is what it is.
Again, I
have to say, this is the first time that I have watched this show, and...
Not impressed? No?
It was better last week when all the viewers were revolting.
I'm from Virginia, but recently I've been transplanted to Missouri.
It's just not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Wow.
What did I say earlier? What the hell kind of second-rate shit is this? This is crazy. It's amateur hour.
Who is watching this?
I watched the first couple shows you guys did, and it was pretty good. I don't know what's going on here.
We're still good. We're still good. Alysa is out, so
damn computer. Yeah, it's Alyssa's fault. She wasn't here, so it's her fault. Easy to throw her under a bus.
No donuts 2 weeks in a row.
Virginia.
No donuts.
Kenny, what about the donuts?
I brought the fudge, goddammit. Look.
So, I have a random donut story here. As you were saying about people bringing the donuts. So, as you all know, I used to work at Cedar Point, and you used to bring donuts in after you got laid the night before to your team in the morning. So when people are talking about like bringing the donuts, I'm just thinking about who got plowed the night before.
And now we can transition into Chris's wonderful.
I'm from Virginia, but recently I've been transplanted to Missouri as I study entertainment management and focus on theme park management at Missouri State University, just 45 short minutes away from Silver Dollar City, which unfortunately is showing no signs of a new dive coaster. Like any day at Silver Dollar City, I like to start it off at Taco Bell. Live Moss. Silver Dollar City has quite a portfolio of attractions, like Thunderation. Better than Cedar Creek Mine Ride, not as good as Adventure Express. Barn Swing, Flooded Mine, Powder Keg, A Blast in the Wilderness.
This ride brought to you by Germex, the best in town or anywhere else.
Outlaw Run, Fire in the Hole, and Wildfire. Vanilla.
Here at MSU, I'm also the president of an organization called the Future Amusement Business Leaders.
We have a lot of fun, and we have a lot of industry connections. So feel free to talk to me if you're interested in applying to Missouri State. Before I sign off and flagrantly plagiarize Mr. Novak's catchphrase, please join me in a moment of silence as we remember Wildcat Celebration City. Thank you. I'm Chris Keith, and I'll see you on the Midway.
See you. I love how he kept getting photobombed there. Every time he turned around, there was another guy just standing there. Okay, how do I stop that? There we go. Stop. There we go. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I have to say, Chris, first of all, that was an amazing video. And this is the second week in a row that we had somebody go through that much editing just to put together a video for us. And it was amazing. It was an amazing video. I love it. I love that. And the Europa video we got the other day, last week, just amazing. All these videos will be going up on this YouTube feed as well, so you can check them out in full quality sometime in the next week. They'll kind of slowly go up, and you can check them out there. So thank you very much, Chris, for putting all that time and effort into checking in from your home park at Silver Dollar City.
More effort went into that 1 30-second video than this entire podcast. So, it's great.
Hey, it's probably true.
And the people in the chat room are saying finally something good happened on the show.
So, vanilla. There you go. He threw the vanilla in there. Not quite vanilla, but, you know, the point across. You know, I'm sure he was doing it as a joke, but does everybody know the story of vanilla?
I do, but you can.
Yes.
No, I mean, if we don't need to talk about it, we don't need to talk about it.
No, we should, because I've said it like 5 times.
Okay, all right. So if you're new to the podcast, before I was married and had a wife staring at me while I'm doing the podcast.
Many years ago.
Awkward.
Moons ago. Haven't done it any time in the last 3 or 4 years. No, but when we were, I was, God, we were at King's Dominion. Well, before I met a guy named Chris Jenkins, a good friend of mine. I would say, you know, I saw this this Discovery Channel special about food. And one of the things was an ice cream shop where the guy said in the video that when a cute girl would walk into the ice cream shop, he would say, check out the vanilla. And that was kind of their term, their lingo for hot girl in the ice cream shop. So I adapted it and had been saying it for 10 years or so before roaming around a park in Virginia, King's Dominion. With a guy named Chris. It was the first time we were hanging out together. We had met him because he was standing in line, and he was bragging about being an ACE member.
That's a big thing to brag about these days.
We've got an ACE member. Look at that.
I am an ACE member.
Yeah. Where is it?
I am.
Flash the
I'm
card.
an ACE member.
Where's the card? Flash it.
I know where my wallet is.
He was so excited. He flashed it like 3 times earlier.
Whoa. Oh, there it is. Hold on.
That's not an ACE card.
I've got my...
Gentlemen.
Look at that.
There you go. Don't hold on. Should I cover up my? Is that valuable information?
Too late now. It's
No.
already out
Yeah,
there.
your member number. Your member number now belongs to me.
Feel free to log into my account because I don't care about Ace.
I've got the fancy magazine just came in the mail. Somewhere over here.
Anyways, me and Chris were walking around, and he goes, "Dude, check out the vanilla." And I turned to him and I said, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I saw this TV show like 10 years ago on the Discovery Channel." And I was like, "No way. We watched the same show 10 years ago and still are using the damn check out the vanilla line." So that was now 10 years ago, and we've still been using the line ever since. And, you know, I haven't used it recently because I've found my own vanilla. But it's funny that, you know, Chris threw that in there. Chris, there's two different Chris's. Chris Jenkins is a friend that I started doing that with, and this was Chris from Silver Dollar City who threw it in there in his Silver Dollar City video, which was great. Thank you very much, Chris.
Solid, Chris. Solid.
All right, we've got 2 more videos to go, and we got some topics here, and we've got 9 minutes officially to go over. Some other things that people wanted us to talk about is Worlds of Fun. Markers have popped up there at Worlds of Fun. I've been to Worlds of Fun. I was there back in 1999. So last Worlds of Fun. Andrew, you been to Worlds of Fun?
I have been to Worlds of Fun, but definitely not in 1999, as I was in 4th grade in '99.
I was 2 years old at 99, so.
I was graduating high school in '99.
I went in 2011 during a heat wave in Missouri, and it was 125 degrees when I was there.
Woo! Wow, that's the sun there.
I was gonna go last year, and it was 110 degrees. That's why I didn't go.
Why is it so hot there all of a sudden?
It's just fucking Kansas City. It's always hot.
Wow.
But they would just take like those garden sprinklers that are from the 90s that just kind of like go back and forth. No, not the ones that it's like the wave. It starts here. It goes.
The wave.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got
And
you.
they would just
run through.
They would just plug them in on the Midway and just have like random like splash zones because it was so hot. And they had employees that were hosing down the asphalt because it was bubbling.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that the people standing in the queue line just, whoa, wet T-shirt contest.
No, but the Timberwolf had hoses on it to cool it down. So like while you were riding, you randomly just got sprayed in the face with water.
Is this Intimidator 305?
So anyway, some markers have popped up, and some teasing has been going on. Zachary wanted us to talk about this. He had some pictures too, but we don't have a way to pull them up right now. But yeah, we got some markers. So let's talk. Anybody think any?
I mean, this is what I'll say. You know, I have not been to Worlds of Fun, but I will say the same thing that I said about Kings Island's new coaster last week, and that is King's Dominion. Where are we at? I mean, Worlds of Fun. Really, like we're below Worlds of Fun at this point. I have no hope for this company or this park. That's all I have to say.
Wow.
Put your money where your mouth is. Go shred your season pass right now.
Yeah.
Leave the season pass at the front gate.
Yeah, Clark, do it.
Not gonna
do it.
I enjoy it. I enjoy my.
He's gonna go to Chicago and kick your ass. He's been doing nothing but pushing his button.
I've been pushing him.
Before you came here, you've been pushing his button.
I started following
because you're already like flirting, like you're about to take him on a date.
What's that?
Oh, is that Alpy, Drew's dog from the Doggywood video? Please.
Alpy, come here. Come here. All right, fine. I'll turn the camera on you. Nope.
Nope.
There she is.
Hey.
Alpy, look at the computer. Come here. Come here.
You look like the laziest podcast position for anyone ever.
He can't even fucking sit up straight.
No, he's just.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Ah, now he's making out with his dog. Oh man.
Oh. This is like doggy porn. Nobody wants to watch this anymore. No, it went bad so quick.
I mean, I thought Clint deep-throating his microphone was bad enough. Then we got to deal with this.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know enough about Worlds of Fun. I know they deserve a coaster as well because like Worlds of Fun, Michigan Adventures, they're kind of in that forgotten realm of Cedar Fair parks. But it's not a bad park when I was there.
Valley Fair. Let's get something at Valley Fair instead.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Valley Fair.
So do I. High five, buddy. High five.
I've been there.
It's a nice little park. I used to work at Valley Fair way back in the day. We'll talk about that coming up in our upcoming segment of How Did You Become a Coaster Enthusiast?
Oh. Hey, did Valley Fair bring donuts?
No, we didn't have anything with donuts. But then again, I wasn't really getting laid in '99, so maybe there were a lot of donuts, and I was taking it the wrong way.
You're like, oh my God, this place is great! Everyone brings me donuts.
Everybody's bringing donuts. Hey guys, I just brought 24 donuts for everybody since everybody's bringing donuts last week. Here you go. All right, let's go on to Kings Island. You mentioned Kings Island there, Reese. More teasers have gone out.
Yes.
They have that teaser of the log flume saying everybody's saying goodbye or farewell or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of teasing maybe that the log flume is going somewhere.
Yeah, well, I rode the log flume while I was there, and I will confirm it is probably the worst log flume I have ever been on. I thought it was not a very good log flume, so I am perfectly fine with them removing it and putting something else there.
Really? Now, it's crazy. King's Dominion boasts themselves as having the largest Snoopy-themed play area out of all of the Cedar Fair parks. That was their big selling point.
Oh, man.
Do you think that King's Dominions is bigger than King's Island? Because
Yes.
I think King's Island is bigger.
No. I mean, theirs has more rides, but it's in one small contained space. King's Dominion space is much longer. There's several different areas to it, and it's much more spread out. So if you're really looking at the overall area, I would say there's more to do in their kids area, but the King's Dominion kids area does encompass more land. I think it's 9 acres.
No. All right, I'll let you be the official. You've been to both recently, and I have not.
Yes.
Maybe the Kings Island log flume is going to Worlds of Fun. Do we keep those up?
Yeah, they're going to put it right next to Shoot the Rapids.
Drew.
Well, see, that's the thing. We got to take water rides out of the state of Ohio.
I was a fan of Shoot the Rapids, by the way.
Oh my God, that ride can go rotten hell. I have a lot of unique names for that ride.
I wish I would have flipped over on it because that would have been entertaining, made the ride even better.
I wish you were videotaping you flipping over because we'd make millions of views on you.
Millions and millions of views there.
We would beat Drew's Cran video.
Why don't you like Shoot the Rapids? What do you have against that ride?
I opened it. I was on the opening team.
Oh,
for Shoot the Rapids.
Name dropper.
The ride sucks.
Whoa! More qualified than me because I've only ridden it once. But wait, what year? Hold on. What year did you work it?
I was in 2010. I was on the opening team for it.
Oh, I rode it in 2011.
It's one of those when you work on rides and you actually it kind of ruins it for you.
So we had to cycle the ride 24 hours a day for about 2 weeks, and we constantly had to have somebody on it. Nothing is creepier than going out onto that island when you're on a ride by yourself at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds like a dream to me. Like, I would love to just sit on that ride any ride for 24 hours and just ride it.
You'd rather ride anything right now, Clint. You fucking
the carousel sounds.
You can't ride the carousel right now.
The carousel.
You can't even go on an elevator that's too fast.
Yeah, I rode the scooter around King's Dominion this week. That's what I got to do. I did it for 2 hours. Like,
how can you ride a scooter, but you can't ride a observation tower?
I was sitting in with the doctor, and I said, "Doctor," he said, you're full release. You can work whatever you want at work. You got now. You can do." And I'm like, "Great. Can I mow my lawn?" "Yes, you can mow your lawn." "Can I ride roller coasters?" "No, don't do that." I'm still in I can do everything but ride rides right now. So.
I think they're just fucking with you at this point.
I think so. They hate me or something. I don't know.
I tipped them off.
Damn you, Reese.
You would, you shithead.
Yes. All right, let's go to another video. We've got Kevin checking in from Holiday World. I believe this is working now, so let's check it out.
Okay, I'm here at Holiday World for opening day and just enjoying the day. Just a quick update on what's happening here. It looks like all 3 wooden coasters have had a lot of TLC during the winter. Raven is a lot smoother than it was, with several new pieces of wood on it. As you can see behind me, that is the Legend being worked on still by the construction. It is supposed to open on the 9th. It has like 1,500 feet of new track, and I do mean new track. They extended it, as well as the double down is being put in. About on the voyage, it is great to see that they are no longer trimming after the Spaghetti Bowl event. They have put new wood down all around the Spaghetti Bowl and in the track itself, and they have not trimmed it once today by most people's information. So enjoy your day at Holiday World when you come, and enjoy all the new wood.
There you go. That is Kevin checking in from Holiday World. And, you know, I kind of missed that park. I haven't been out there in quite a while.
Hell yeah. I love that place.
You should have gone to Hollywood Nights last year, Clint.
You know, the last time I went to Hollywood Nights, I met Adam House before he worked at Great Coasters, I think. So that's how long our relationship goes back, all the way back. Maybe he was working at, maybe he was interning at that point. But I definitely met him there, Kevin, I've known. I met him our first Dollywood trip that we did out to for the Coaster Crew when we did the big Dollywood trip out there. I met Kevin, so he's a good buddy of mine and great video. So you know, I'm not a big fan of the Legend, but or excuse me, not the Legend, Voyage, but love the Legend and Raven. So I'd love to get back out there and check out what's going on.
Yeah, I almost just started talking to that fucking guy because I'm not used to the video thing. I thought he was like live on the show, like a doofus. I almost started talking to him.
Tell us about. You can just keep repeating himself.
Man, Legend is so good, though.
Yeah, it really is. It's a very underrated ride. I'm going back this coming Sunday. Actually, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm so excited about it. About 6 hours.
Wow, okay, so that's quite a bit of a drive.
That's like a day trip, like my trip to Six Flags Over Georgia.
Yeah, what was that all about? All of a sudden you're like, oh, we're leaving for Six Flags Over Georgia, and you just drove overnight to get there?
Yeah.
Drew and I give no fucks. We'll just get in the car and go.
That's what I did for Kings Island.
Yeah, man.
I got a day off. I'm going to Six Flags.
I'm going to.
What do you get for being 18 years old in 1999? You're old now.
I just took the day off work Thursday to drive down to Kentucky, go to Kentucky Kingdom just for a couple hours.
I'm sorry.
What about them apples?
I can't wait to. Well, see, I would do that if I could actually ride things when I got to the park. But now it's like the only reason why I would want to go is to video, and I don't want to go by myself all the way up to a park to video and then come back. So it's like I want to go with people; they can enjoy it while I do the video, and I get pleasure out of them getting pleasure. So you know, I think that's.
It's always good to get pleasure out of people getting pleasure.
Yeah.
Here's
a quick question for you guys, because you guys film in the parks a lot, and I'm starting to find this to be quite a predicament. Is it awkward for you when you film with other people around?
Did you see the getup I had when I was at King's Dominion? I strapped a camera to my head and was driving around in an ECV scooter, videotaping things. So, you know, saying awkward with the video. No, it doesn't happen for me.
No, I didn't mean it so much like awkward when people are looking at you. I mean when you're like, how do you guys film when you go with people you know? Like, how do you guys go about that? Because I almost have to go to the park by myself to film because I feel bad filming with friends there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to drag them through the filming process.
You know what I've been doing lately, and I've actually liked this a little more, is I've been doing the voiceover work later. So I don't do it there in the park. I just do a lot of video in the park and then voice it over back in the studio.
True story.
Right here. This is the studio.
Okay. I was going to say my comment on this, and I've sort of shifted angles because the ottoman my laptop is on was heating up because of the fan.
Still lazy.
I tend to like to do voiceover later or go by myself if I'm doing like an update of the construction or something. But if it's just like an update at the park, just having fun, like fooling around, I just kind of film what we're doing, like filming walking down the exit ramp of the ride or things like that, things that I think are cool. And it's a bunch of neat little shots all kind of put together.
Fair enough. Sorry, I derailed it again. What else do we have to talk about?
On that note, I filmed a video for the In the Loop YouTube channel that did not make it on the In the Loop YouTube channel, but while filming in the sort of In the Loop style, I got some very odd looks from people in the gift shop.
Oh yeah, you gotta talk quietly in the gift shop, or you'll get people looking at you weird.
That's because they were wondering if it was Clark Duke in the gift shop.
I don't like Kenny.
I was videotaping today at the Dave & Buster's in Maryland, kind of putting together a little video I'm going to put on the In the Loop actual YouTube page, and I was told I had to stop videotaping. I wasn't even doing the narration. I was just videotaping, different angles with my cell phone. And they came up to me and goes, "Excuse me, you're not allowed to film or take pictures of anything unless there is a subject in the video or photo that you're taking." And I was like, "Really?" They're like, "Yeah, somebody has to be standing in the video. You can't just take pictures of the."
So that's when you bring on the wife and you.
Well, she wasn't there, so my boss and other people just started. I just started videotaping them playing the stuff and holding stuff in front of the games and stuff to talk about it. I didn't.
Reese, what is that sexy pic you got there? What's going on?
Oh, it's just a alternate angle we got going on. Clint, do me a favor. Clint, do me a favor. Take your left hand, reach it like 2 feet over, grab that green bottle, and show us what it is.
Green bottle?
Yep, that's it.
You know there's a green bottle over there.
Don't worry about it.
Freaking me out. I don't know what you two are doing, but I don't like it. All right, moving on. We're 7 minutes over. We still got one more video to get to, and we've got one more topic. Before we get on to this, Josh is in the chat room. Joshua owes us a video. He has some incredible models that he's working on for Carowinds. He's got a Fury model that he's trying to sell. Josh, you got to get us a video of that thing so we can pimp it out on the page here. Anthony, Adam, a whole bunch of people in the chat room there. There we go. All right, let's go. You know what? Dave & Buster's, we were talking about it just now. Let's go check out Kevin Shoup checking in from Dave & Buster's here.
In the Loop Live listeners, this is Kevin Shoup broadcasting from the grand opening of the new Dave & Buster's in Maryland today. It's in Capitol Heights, right off the 95. We're getting ready to go inside and check it out. Hi, In the Loop listeners. This is the new Dave & Buster's. This is a new Alien game. Terminator's been around forever. This is the Scary Circle with Dark Escape and House of the Dead and Luigi's Mansion on the back. It's pretty good. They have pool tables in here, Mario Kart, which is right here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The Star Wars Battle Pod and the game bar. One of my personal favorites, and this really cool harpoon game where it's fun to drink and play.
He used to be called the Coaster Crew Drunk. He was the town drunk. So.
Oh, was I not muted? Oh, I thought it was muted.
No, you're all right. You're all right. The video was upside down in that one for some reason, and I didn't have time to fix it beforehand. So we watched it upside down, but later on our YouTube page, it'll be right side up. And that is Kevin Shoup checking in from Dave & Buster's. One of the games that I had a chance to play there today was that Luigi Mansion one. It was at IAPA. Drew, do you remember the Luigi game at IAPA?
Yes, I didn't play it, but it was definitely at IAPA.
Yeah, it was at IAPA, but it was like the Japan version. So everything was in like Japanese.
Well, I mean, yeah, that also probably limits all the little kids from playing it. So good strategy.
Yeah, well, now they have the English version at Dave & Buster's, and it's just a really weird game. Like it's like a Ghostbusters game, but with Luigi. Like you have this weird like flat ghost-faced gun that you could shoot the ghosts with, and then you suck them up into your gun. And yeah, it's really weird, but it was all right. It was.
Did you play the original Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube or the sequel on the 3DS?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know it was a thing. So.
I haven't played the arcade game, but it sounds similar to the GameCube one. Which, by the way, to all the video game nerds, Luigi's Mansion 3 is rumored for the new Nintendo console coming out this year.
Nerdy.
We're fucking podcasting about theme parks. Man. I think we're the bottom of the barrel right now.
Actually, the gamers are ahead of us. I mean, it's the gamers are getting millions of hits, and we're at 50 right now. So. Maybe if we started playing Minecraft while doing the podcast, people would watch. No, so yeah, my favorite game at Dave & Buster's is the Mario Kart game that they got. Like, that's incredible. It's 4 stations, takes your picture in there, you get to play Mario Kart, high resolution. It was really, really cool game. Love it. So, they had that at the new Dave & Buster's. And that's it. That's all I got on the new Dave & Buster's.
Sweet.
All right, last topic before we sign off here. Somebody wanted to know how we became coaster enthusiasts. So I guess we've talked about this on the In the Loop podcast before, and I'm sure I've told the story 100 times in the last 10 years. But we'll go around and let's start with Kenny. He's the guest. So Kenny, what do you think? How do you become a coaster enthusiast?
It actually, I would say, it probably goes back to I had some really crappy roller coaster simulator game on a computer when I was 5 or 6 years old. I don't remember what it was called.
Disney's Coaster?
Possible. It was.
Was it really hard to make the ride finish, and it ran off MS-DOS?
No, you know what it was. You didn't build anything. It ran off of MS-DOS, but it was you didn't build anything. You just rode a ride. It was a POV thing where you just would ride a simulator, and I don't fucking know but pretty much it led to Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I just spent my days at Six Flags Great America. I just had friends growing up. We would go there, and it kind of was just a minor thing all the way until I would say about 5 or 6 years ago, and then I went outside of Great America for the first time in my life, and that was it. I mean, I went hard. As soon as I went to another park and realized there were other parks out there, that was it. Game over. I've been to I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there who've probably done a lot more than me, but in just the last 4 or 5 years, I've gone to about 30, 35 different
probably
parks.
people who've been on a lot less.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
All right, Reese, how do you become a coaster enthusiast?
All right, I'm going to tell this story in as much detail as I possibly can, but I barely remember anything. So basically, I was probably 11 years old, and when I was younger, my family went to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens yearly, but it was just a random thing that we did every year. So this one year we went during Haunt. I went with a friend of mine, had a good time, and somehow, when I got home, sort of previous to that, I had been afraid of all roller coasters, and that was kind of the day that I rode everything at the park. So after that, I went on the internet and stumbled upon a website called KD Database, which I don't know if you remember that. It was a short-lived King's Dominion fan site, which is long gone, but I forget what his name was. He made it on iWeb, and it had a basic forum. That was up for maybe a year. Then that website went down. Then King's Dominion opened. Then I started posting on KD Fan Site, and we all know how that turned out. And here I am today. So great times there.
I don't know how that turned out. I'm going to be honest with you.
Go back to last week or the week before. Or just watch any of the shows.
I'm kidding. I just want to see him squirm a little bit.
Kenny. No comment. No comment.
Randall, how did you jump into the coaster bug?
I think Randall's sleeping. I thought I caught him nodding off over there. No.
He's had a busy day.
Man, even Drew's jumping in on this Clark Duke thing. Look at that.
I don't even know what Andrew. I don't hear.
Randall. Drew is muted.
Drew's muted. Randall is just not.
No, Randall. Oh, I'm sorry. Randall is.
Randall's head came off. Drew is muted, so he can't hear a word he's saying.
Well,
Just waving around that Clark Duke.
while Randall's trying to figure that out, Reese, I do want to apologize. I do actually.
I've known you for an hour. I've known you for an hour.
I just want to say, I found Reese on Twitter, followed him, and instantly started pushing his buttons.
You can follow me on Twitter at dumbcoasternerd, please.
I found Reese on Twitter and actually complimented his opinion, and then he had to go far as say something as stupid as Invertigo is my second favorite coaster at Kings Island.
Invertigo is amazing.
Man, Reese.
We heard that, but we didn't get. That had to have been Andrew? That couldn't have been Randall because Randall just disappeared.
Reese, I'm trying to like you, Reese. Just don't talk anymore.
I'm not trying to like you. But Vertigo is amazing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy. You're a dingleberry. What a dingleberry.
Randall's back. Randall? No.
Nope. Great time.
Well, better luck next time, Randall.
Drew, go ahead. How did you become a coaster enthusiast?
So it just kind of happened that Cedar Point was my home park growing up for the first 6 years of my life. And so we always went up there, stayed at the Breakers, would go for 2 days every summer. And I was always just under the impression that all parks were that amazing. Then we moved to Kentucky, and it was just around the same time that Six Flags bought Kentucky Kingdom. And so we went to Six Flags Kentucky Kingdom, and that park was not as awesome. So we still would go to Cedar Point for the summer, and then just sort of happened that like when we would go on family vacations, we would end up just happen to go to the other parks in the area. So like I went to Six Flags over Mid-America. That should tell you how long ago it was that I did that, and Disney World and stuff like that. But then the internet came around, and I was a poster on let's see, what forums were these? I think it was the Thrill Network with the original In the Loop Daily Show.
No, it wasn't the original.
That wasn't the original, but that
the second reboot of it, or the first reboot of it. So.
I was a poster on there.
I believe it was In the Loop's Guide to the Midway is what it was back then on there.
And then there's
Alfie. Alfie.
I'm sorry. Your ball? Go get it. And so then it just the internet and things like that came from there. So I ended up riding like 50 or 60 coasters before I was 15 or anything like that. And then I started dating and sort of lost the interest to go to parks because I was busy doing other things. And then I went away to college at WVU. I was completely really out of the whole like theme park notion and more into the whole like I like to go drinking and partying and all that kind of thing. And I was like, I don't want to go home. Why would I want to go back to Rhode Island for the summer when I could live at Cedar Point and just live in the dorms there, and this will be fantastic. I don't have to live on I don't have to go home and everything like that. So I applied for a job at Cedar Point and pretty much kind of got back into the whole like theme park nerding thing because I don't know if you know this, but pretty much every ride host at Cedar Point absolutely loves roller coasters and is a huge nerd. And on our days off, this is where the death marches would start. We would drive overnight to go to King's Dominion for the day and then come back to work at Cedar Point the next day.
Great choice.
Or Busch Gardens or whatever. King's Dominion was because we would get in there for free. It just, I would say Cedar Point was a big part of that. So if you ever are wondering how to get your coaster count up, go work at Cedar Point for a summer. You'll end up riding like 200 new rides that year.
My question for you is, I've heard horror stories of the Cedar Point dorms. How were those?
Man, they suck, but you only sleep there. So
there's really not much sleeping going on either.
So here's the thing.
There's a lot of donuts.
So a typical day at Cedar Point, and man, this is why things like this are why In the Loop will never have media credentials at Cedar Point. So your ride hosts work open to close pretty much every single day. So on a Saturday, that's a midnight close, and rides like Millennium Force, they're in at 7:30 in the morning till like 2 o'clock at night. And then they go home for a couple hours, pass out before they get there. But on rides like normal closing Saturdays at 10 o'clock close. Everyone goes to the bar, usually Tuesday nights, Sunday nights, and a couple others. Then we go drinking till like 2 a.m. then we'd pass out for a couple hours and go to work the next day, the hungover, and working it. So it's you do a lot of passing out. You don't do a lot of sleeping.
Now, I was a Cedar Fair ride-op at KD, and my experience was nothing like that. It was pretty much the polar opposite. No one there liked roller coasters. Everyone thought I was weird because I liked roller coasters as much as I did, and we did not hang out outside of work at all.
That's because King's Dominion's next to a major city, where Cedar Point's in the middle of nowhere, so they have to truck in all of their employees. And
and everybody who works in rides wants to work in rides.
Yeah, they want.
I feel like a lot of parks, you get people who applied to McDonald's, applied to like the Nike outlet store, applied to Walmart, and Park X called first.
That's really weird because you threw in the Nike outlet store in that, like McDonald's, Nike outlet, and Walmart. Did you get rejected from Nike outlet? Is that what that was?
No. I'll tell you, in Florida, I know a lot of people who work at theme parks that used to work at the outlet stores, so that's just kind of an example I always say.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we did ask a question in the chat room how some people became coaster enthusiasts. Gavin, of course, was in the chat room. He said, I became an enthusiast from anticipating for Griffin and watching the website every day. Then I found KD Fansite and In the Loop, which only increased my addiction for theme parks. And
I have a funny Gavin story. You guys want to hear this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So Gavin did a VIP tour of Cedar Point in 2011 when I was working the Top Thrill Dragster, and he had his coaster crew badge very proudly shown. And his tour guide, her and I were pretty good friends. We would go drinking from time to time. And so whatever the ride, you couldn't ride the same ride back to back. But for the last couple hours of his tour, he kept coming back to Dragster, and then he would be like, where should I go? And I would always send him as far away from the ride as possible, knowing that his next ride was going to come back to Dragster, so he's making his tour guide go all the way to Maverick, come back. Then we would go all the way to Raptor, and then come back.
Wow, poor Gavin and his tour guide.
No, Gavin was loving it. It was a poor his tour guide.
I also have a funny Gavin story.
Oh, great. Good. Okay.
Here we go. In 2013, I was working. I don't even think I've ever told Gavin this story, or anyone. In 2013, I was working Halloween Haunt at King's Dominion in No Vacancy, and one day we were, getting our makeup and everything and getting ready to go to the maze, and we were hanging out behind International Street in the backstage area. And this particular day just so happened to be the day of the Coaster Crew Haunt event.
Uh-huh.
So the entire Coaster Crew group, who at the time, I was kind of like, oh, this is really awkward. So I'm standing there. The entire Coaster Crew comes strolling back where all of the employees are, and I'm talking to my haunt friends, and I'm like, oh, here's the Coaster Crew, and there's a girl next to me who worked at my maze and I'm kind of into, and she goes, hey, Gavin. And I looked at her and I'm like, how do you know Gavin Taff? And she said, he comes through the maze every night. So, hey, Gavin Taff.
I've already told my Gavin story, but one thing I did want to mention is, how many years have you been working Haunt? 2 years now?
Yeah, I worked 2013 and 2015.
2013 and 2015. Now, was last year, 2015, the first year that you would call me out in the houses, or were you doing it in 2013 too?
I think I did it in 2013, but I don't know if you tuned me out, or did I do it in 2013? I don't know. I know I did it to Nikki Feldman, and she would be like, oh my God, stop! So I don't know if I did it to you.
I'm pretty sure you did, but I didn't know who you were. I didn't connect the dots, and
That's probably what happened.
That's Reese. I didn't know. I would walk through the house and go, oh, this guy's on my name.
The story I remember is you were walking through a house and someone was like, that's Glenn Novak! It's Glenn Novak!
That was probably me.
That happens in every maze. That's not just because of him, but there you go. So.
Yeah, but I went off the rails when Clint would come in last season.
Let's hear. Anthony said, I became a enthusiast after riding Superman at Six Flags America and loved the straightaway. So that's what he said there. My mom, this is MCart45. My mom bought me a roller coaster VHS from the grocery store when I was in I just skipped over it. When I was in preschool, I watched it hundreds of times.
Was it America's Greatest Roller Coaster Thrills in 3D? Because I had that too.
Let's see here. This is Zappa published LTD. My dad is an uber Disney geek, so mine is more general theme parks, but roller coasters as well. Sadly, I fell for Six Flags Great Adventure or Great America's Great PR the year and then it just stopped. So that was a good one to read. I went to Knott's Berry for the first time, and then I realized I love roller coasters, and I became a roller coaster enthusiast. That's David M. Is there any others that I'm missing? Coaster Zebro said, I grew up 20 minutes from Busch. I just keep seeing pictures of I grew up 20 minutes from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, with a Platinum Pass. I got a Platinum Pass at a very young age, and my hubby grew from there. Or my hobby grew from there, not my hubby. So there you go, some stories there. My story is pretty straightforward. I was a little kid. One of my grandparents asked me what I was going to do for a job. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, they asked, what I
got this great picture of Kenny.
You know, you laugh. He's from Rhode Island. Rhode Island doesn't have 3 degrees of separation. Like, he lived down the street from my ex-girlfriend.
All right, so anyways, when I was a little kid, my grandparents asked, what did I want to do when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be a roller coaster tester. And I didn't actually, I didn't actually follow or pursue that. But in '99, I did get a job at Valley Fair, where you, as a consequence, get to test roller coasters in the morning. So that's where my love started. I worked at Valley Fair as a summer job. Was not attached to roller coasters in any way or anything like that. I just worked there for the summer, found out about things like Cedar Point. They were building Millennium Force the next year, and they were really selling us on Millennium Force at Cedar Point. I went to college, and in college I met some friends, and we decided we watched the webcam every day of Millennium Force being built. So we said we're going to drive out there and do it this summer. We went out there for a weekend, and we were hooked. We kept going back. I started a website called rollercoasterclint.com before I realized that there were actual coaster websites out there, and then found out that there are coaster enthusiasts like myself, and started posting at coaster-net.com, and then moved over to Thrill Network from there.
Devin Olson shout out.
Yeah, then I started the Coaster Crew started. That's a whole nother story. But Coaster Crew and In the Loop, we're all at coaster-net.com. Then moved over to Thrill Network, and then we finally split off and did our own thing. So, and now we had to split because
we were too big.
Yeah, we weren't gonna. We know we're never getting into Cedar Point, but the Coaster Crew didn't know that, so they split and to try to get into Cedar Point.
They interesting stuff here, I guess. Cedar Point's new ride is coming, and Media Day is coming up. It'll be interesting to see what websites were welcome to the event and which ones weren't.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've been hearing some rumors that a lot of websites have now been cut. So it'll be interesting to see who's making the cut this time around.
I believe the quote I was heard is they want people who will ride Valraven and say it's the scariest thing they've ever done. I almost pooped my pants. And the drop was pretty good, but it was a very forceless B&M, like they all are.
Yeah, I would say anything they want me to say if they wanted me to sign something. So if they're like, this is what you're going to say, I'd be like, okay. I'm not going to say it for years, but I'll say it that day. Yeah, it was the scariest thing I've ever been on. Whoa. So there you go. Is that it? Are we done?
We're never done.
We went way longer than we normally do. Well, that's not true, but we went way longer than we were planning on going. So
a few of my friends are requesting that I bring something up, but I don't know if I want to.
Well,
I would definitely do it.
Brought it up.
Don't worry, only like 50 people watch this show.
Do you recall the Clint Novak video I sent you earlier this week?
I don't know what I did with it. How did you send it to me?
Here, I'll send it to you. I don't know if it is a good idea to play this on the air.
You can play it on your end. All you have to do is pull it up, open the window, and then hit screen share.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'll do.
So yeah, go ahead and play it over on your end. Let's see if we can get it.
This is a terrible idea, but no.
Yeah, you have the worst friends ever, Reese. You know that?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so basically, this is a video that I made relating to Clint Novak like 4 years ago.
4? This is 4 years ago?
How many years ago? Hold on, let me look at the upload. 2 years ago, excuse me.
It was 2 years ago.
And also, my hair is atrocious, so I'm really embarrassed.
Tell us something we don't know.
Here we
Reese.
go. Actually, let me bring this up here. Whoops.
Like break shit just.
Here we go.
Well, hey.
Can you lock it on his screen?
Oh, God, calm down. Okay. Are we ready?
No, wait, no, we're not.
We're ready.
Hold on.
Oh, he pulled it down. I just switched over to it.
Oh Lord. Okay, are we? All right, here we go. I can't get it to play.
How many Clark Duke pictures?
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
I'm not hearing anything now.
Here. Oh, wait. Now my screen share went off. Great things we're doing here.
This is good video. Good video here.
This is quality podcast time.
All right, here we go.
We're not hearing anything.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna take my headphones out and play it into the mic.
That's a good idea.
Give me a moment.
Holy mackerel.
I have a feeling this is just going to be a horrible feedback. Wait, Reese, why don't we just leave this as a tease for next week?
All right. Okay, here we go. Wait, okay, so you don't want to play it?
No, we'll just leave it. This is the tease. If you want to see the video, you got to wait till next week.
All right.
Cliffhanger. This is the best we can do on a budget that we have. This
Holy
is the
cow.
All right, guys, that does it for the show this week. We appreciate you guys, of course, listening, watching the show, listening to the show, participating in the chat room. We do it every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Be here at 7:30 so you can participate in the pre-show fun in the chat room. And, of course, we're looking for your videos. If you want to be part of the show, all you have to do is send videos to us. Just shoot us over a Gmail, Google Drive link, and we'll download it and then play it on the show, and we'll even put it up on our YouTube page and highlight your videos that you guys send to us. So I want to thank
What's that email address?
What's that?
What is that email address?
They can send it to clintnovak@gmail.com. clintnovak@gmail.com, or I believe we also have intheloop.on-air@gmail.com.
Now, is there anything else they could email you?
What's that?
Is there anything else they could email you?
Sure. Whatever they want. Whatever they want. I get emails all the time from fans. So there you go. I want to thank Kenny for stopping by the show this week and hanging out with us. In the Loop Live is coming back soon. Josh is on his way to America, and as soon as he gets here, you guys are going to have your show back up and running, right?
Yeah, and you'll never have me back again.
We'll never have you back again.
Because yeah.
Is that by your choice or our choice?
No, it's by Reese's choice. He's definitely never let me back on again. There's no way in hell he's ever let me back on again.
All right, and Drew, thank you for mysteriously stopping by, Mr. Clinty over there.
Yeah, I have no idea why it says Clinty, but it is what it is.
There you go, and of course we've got Reese and
shout out to Drew for making my dreams come true.
Hey, you know what? I'm really good at making your dreams come true, and I just want to say everyone makes fun of Reese because he missed all of his shots in the three-point challenge. I too did the three-point challenge one time and also missed all my shots.
Nice.
However, that was because I had 5 straight hours of open bar at Busch Gardens, and I could barely walk straight.
Are we going to turn this into an in-the-loop contest? Like, are all the hosts at some point going to get on camera shooting basketballs? Is this...
I will be redeeming myself in the second video, let's be clear.
I'll believe it
it's
when I
been
see
fun,
it.
guys.
I might have to get on video and shoot some b-ball outside of the school.
Yes.
God, Clint.
No.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Thanks for having me on.
All right, thank you guys. And Alyssa, sorry you couldn't make it this week. She says goodbye as well. And my name is Clint Novak, and we will see you guys on the Midway. See ya! Hey, that's my line. You keep taking my line.
Man, Drew couldn't get out of here fast enough. Man.
He's gone.
Gone.